Hey guys, it's Friday the 8th of September and I'm here with your weekly comic reviews. First up for DC, we have Batman, issue number 30. Currently it's on an interlude between the war between Joker and the Riddler, so this comic mainly focuses around an old Batman character called Kite Man. He's usually one of the characters that appears on the list of like Batman's worst villains. The story is quite touching though. It generally tends to revolve around the fact that how he is a bit of a joke, which ties in well with obviously the war between Joker and Riddler. If you're normally one of these people that skips the interludes, this might be actually one worth picking up just because the story is quite good. Well, quite touching at least. Otherwise, if you want to jump into Batman, I'd wait probably till the next issues, till the interlude is over and you can jump back into the meat. But overall, yeah, DC's solid art and solid storytelling all the time, so it's always a medium good way. Like Batman's their biggest one, so it's not the writing's bad. So for Marvel this week, Star Wars Darth Vader number 5. I'm absolutely in love with some of the Vader series they've been releasing recently. The Vader series beforehand was recommended to me by a friend and it was amazing. Vader Down, which is a fantastic comic, and it has one of my favourite lines in it where Vader's surrounded by rebels. And he says, "I'm not surrounded, I'm surrounded by fear and dead men." It's a fantastic, badass line from Vader, and this comic just builds on that. He's trying to build his lightsaber, so he has to get one off a Jedi, but after Order 66, most of the Jedi are not there anymore, so he has to track down a Jedi, and in the previous iteration of comics, kyber crystals, a crystal that makes up a lightsaber, they were a specific colour. The red ones specifically were synthetic, so the Sith would create their lightsabers. In this continuity, you have to corrupt a kyber crystal for it to become a red saber and fill it with your hate and your vengeance, and it leads to some great storytelling and some great panels in the comic. Vader's just such a great character to write about, especially at this point in his arc, once he's gone from existing as Anakin Skywalker and becomes Darth Vader. And there's so many poignant memories you can play on there, so many hurtful experiences in Anakin's life that you can use to fuel your story. So like these comics are just absolutely amazing. And finally for Image we have Seven to Eternity, issue number 9. Done by Rick Remender and Jerome Opena. You might remember those guys from the Uncanny X-Men series. Rick Remender has also done Black Science, and I think he wrote the script for that space game, Dead Space, yes. I think he wrote one of the scripts for that, or helped with it anyway. If you like sci-fi and you like very well drawn comics, this is definitely one for you. What always strikes me about Seven to Eternity is the art. The art in it is absolutely amazing. They use very striking contrast between reds and blues a lot, and that's kind of my favourite colour combination, so I'm a sucker for when I say anything like that. The story as well is amazing, about a Mud King who has special powers that he can whisper into people's ears, and when he makes you an offer and you accept it, he can see through your eyes and see what you're thinking. So he's basically got control of the entire world apart from a small clan of people, and your story mainly focuses on them. This issue sees, if you've been following the comic, this issue kind of resolves the current arc, and it's the end of the second sort of stage of the story, and you're going to move on to the third stage after this. But if you're not into it yet, definitely give it a shout. It's an amazing comic. If you like what you're seeing, or you're liking that sort of story idea, definitely give it a shout. But anyway guys, that's it for today. Keep reading, keep watching, and I'll catch you next time.